Let us see the next type, that is Cauchy homogeneous linear equation. As we have studied the rules of CF, how to find CF, all that type of examples. Then we have studied 5 types for finding particular integral. Then we studied method of variation of parameters. Then let us see Cauchy homogeneous linear equation, how to solve the examples, or how to solve the linear differential equation by using homogeneous method. This method is different from the previous one. So, and the homogeneous form is again different from the earlier linear differential equations. So what is the difference? In previous linear differential equations, this is the form of linear differential equations with constant coefficients, that is the coefficients of all orders of dy by dx terms are constants, and the highest order of dy by dx with coefficient is 1. Then this type of equation is linear differential equations with constant coefficients, that is the coefficients are all constants here on left side, which are multiplied to various dy by dx terms, various orders dy by dx terms, various powers dy by dx terms. And in homogeneous linear differential equation, you can see here the coefficient is x term, that is various powers of x are multiplied to various orders of dy by dx terms. So this is the difference between previous linear differential equations and homogeneous linear differential equations. Homogeneous means there is a coefficients in the form of x terms. So you can see this example, that is here the third order dy by dx term with coefficient x cube, here second order dy by dx term with coefficient x square, that is 3x square, here dy by dx term with coefficient x and y term. So this type of examples are of homogeneous. So you can recognize the homogeneous linear differential equation by seeing the coefficients. If the coefficients are constants, then you can solve such type of examples by previous methods, and if the coefficients are x terms, then this is your homogeneous example. Why we have to see the example is homogeneous or not? Because the earlier types have the different method, and the examples, these types of examples, that is homogeneous examples, have different method to solve the differential equation. So what is the method? If this type of example is of homogeneous, then we have to substitute some terms such that put x dy by dx equal to capital dy, x square d2y by dx square equal to d into d minus 1y, x cube d2y by dx cube equal to d minus 1 d minus 2y, etc. If there is a first order term, then we have to put only d. Then if there is a second order or power 2, then we have to take d into d minus 1, that is 2 terms. If there is a power 3, then we have to take 3 terms, that is d minus 1, d minus 2. We have to start from d, and then if power 1, then take d. If power 2, then take 2 terms, d minus 1. If power 3, then take d minus 1, d minus 2, etc. If there is a power 4, then we have to take d minus 1, d minus 2, d minus 3, that is 4 terms, etc. And again, we have to take the substitution like x equal to e raised to z, or you can if we take log on both sides, then we can take as log x equal to z. So we have to take this substitution and these substitutions. So let us take or let us see one example. So this is example, third order x cube d2 dqy by dx cube plus 3x square d2y by dx square plus x dy by dx plus y equal to x plus log x. So this is your homogeneous equation because coefficients are x terms. So for third power, we have to take 3 terms, d minus 1, d minus 2. That is, we have to convert this dy by dx equation into capital D equation by using these substitutions. So for third power, take three terms, d minus 1 d minus 2, plus we have to write, or we have to keep 3x square as it is, 3 as it is constant, and put x square d2y by dx square is d minus 1 y, d minus 1 y. We already taken y as common in first step, plus put x dy by dx equal to dy, that is d, and outside the bracket there is y, plus there is no any dy by dx term, so take y common and here remains is 1. So this is your equation in capital D form. So this is equal to, put x equal to e raised to z, x equal to e raised to z, and log x equal to z, log x equal to z. So what is the method of homogeneous linear differential equation? That is, we have to solve this example of homogeneous, which is in the variables of x and y. This example is in the form of x and y, so we have to solve this example in the form of variable z. So for that we have to use these substitutions. So to convert left side, use this substitution, and to convert right side, use this substitution. So after multiplication of these brackets and simplifying, we get dq plus 1 equal to 0. After some terms are get cancelled, so remaining terms are dq plus 1 equal to 0, or dq plus 1 equal to, earlier step is dq plus 1 equal to e raised to z plus z. So find CF, as we have seen earlier the method to find the CF. So take d equation equal to 0, so dq plus 1 equal to 0, this is your cubic equation. So there is a formula of a cube plus b cube equal to 1, a cube plus b cube equal to a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. A cube plus b cube equal to a plus b into, in second bracket, a square minus ab plus b square. So you can use this formula, as this is, for using this formula we have to we want terms like both the terms having cube. So this is the of this example is of the form, or this LHS is same as this LHS, that is a cube d cube, and second term is b cube, that is 1 means 1 cube, you can write it as 1 cube. So for d cube plus 1 cube, you can use this formula. So a plus b means d plus 1, and in second bracket a square means d square, minus ab means minus d into 1, that is minus d, plus b square means plus 1 square, that is 1 equal to 0. After simplifying d, we get the value of d equal to minus 1, and after using the formula of quadratic equation, we get the complex roots, d equal to 1 plus minus root 3 by 2 I upon 2. So this complex number, if we compare with alpha plus minus I beta, the value of alpha is 1 by 2. If we separate out these terms, the value of alpha is 1 by 2, and the value of alpha beta is root 3 by 2. So for the root minus 1, CF will be, as this is the homogeneous type of example, and we are converted the whole example in the form of z, as in earlier all types we have solved all the examples, or we have calculated all the CFs and PI in the form of xy, that is CF in the form of x variable, PI in the form of x variable, and then we write it as y equal to CF plus PI in the form of x. But for homogeneous example, we have to write first CF in the form of z variable, as we are using the substitution in the form of z. So first find CF from left side. Using this substitution, we find CF from left side, and we have to write CF in the form of z. As all the formulae of CF are in x variable, just we have to replace that x by z only. So CF for minus 1 root is C1 e raised to, if this example is other than homogeneous, then we can write CF equal to C1 e raised to minus x, but this is homogeneous type of example, so CF equal to for minus 1 is C1 e raised to, instead of minus x we have to take e raised to minus z. So this is for this is CF for minus 1. Then for this complex root, CF is e raised to alpha z, that is e raised to half z into C2 cos beta x. Instead of x we have to take z, so C2 cos beta z plus C3 sin beta z. So write the values of alpha beta in the CF rule. So this is your CF in the form of z. We have to write CF first in the form of z. So this is your CF. Then Pi equal to 1 upon dq plus 1 into right side is e raised to z plus z or z plus e raised to z. Take this 1 upon dq plus 1 or multiply this 1 upon dq plus 1 to this bracket. So separate out these two terms. So 1 upon dq plus 1 into z plus 1 upon dq plus 1 into e raised to z. So as we have studied the all the types, that is up to type 6 and all the rules of CF, this example we have to solve in the form of z only. All the types are also repeated in the homogeneous type of examples. Only one thing that we have to solve the all example in the form of z first, and then convert whole answer in the form of x. So this is first sub example, this is second sub example. So take it as 1 upon equation in D into RHS will be z. Z means our x. So what is this type? This is type 3. That is equation in x, that is equation in z. This is equation in x like type. So for type 3, if RHS is equation in x, and as we are solving this example in the form of z, so the type is converted to equation in z. So this is of type 3. This is exponential function, so this is of type 1. So by earlier types, these examples or these two sub examples we have to solve by type 1 and this type 3. Only thing is we have to solve in the form of z. So what is the type 3? We have to take common lowest power term as common, and there is no need to take common term outside from this denominator because there is already 1 present here. So take directly this denominator to numerator. The next step for type 3. First let us see the type 3. So 1 plus d cube raised to, as the denominator, this bracket goes to numerator, this the power will be raised to minus 1 into z. So apply 1 plus x raised to minus 1 formula. This is your x. X means d cube. So 1 plus x raised to minus 1 formula is 1 minus x plus x square minus x cube plus x raised to 4 etc. As the function is z, so derivative of z is, first derivative of z is only 1, that is only first derivative exists. Second derivative onwards all the derivatives of z are 0. So we need not to apply the formula or we need not take the further terms from the formula of 1 plus x raised to minus 1, that is 1 minus x plus x square minus x cube etc. So we only apply this formula up to 1 minus x because the function is z, only first derivative exists, so take only 1 minus x formula or apply this formula up to 1 minus x. So 1 here x is d cube, so 1 minus, this is your x, so 1 minus x into bracket outside the bracket is z, multiply by z, so 1 into z, z minus d cube of z means third derivative of z. With respect to z we have to take the derivative, so d cube of z means third derivative of z is 0 because only first derivative exists, that is derivative of z is, first derivative of z is 1, second derivative is 0, third derivative is 0. So this remains only z minus, then type 1 is put d equal to a means e raised to ax. In e raised to ax, the coefficient of x is a. Here instead of x we have to imagine x by z, or we have to replace x by z, so we have to compare e raised to az. So here a value is, a means coefficient of x in the rule, and here a means coefficient of z, so coefficient of z is 1, so we have to put d equal to a, that is 1. So put d equal to 1, so 1 cube plus 1, 1 cube plus 1 is 2. So 1 by 2 e raised to z. So this is your pi in the form of z. So write all CF and pi terms in the form of x by putting this substitution again. So take e raised to minus z as this is e raised to z equal to x. Then what is the value of e raised to minus z? E raised to minus z means 1 upon e raised to z. So it is e raised to z value is x. So 1 upon x. So e raised to minus z value is 1 by x or x raised to minus 1 if you take in numerator. You can write it as 1 by x. So this is e raised to minus z means x raised to minus 1 or 1 by x. So C1 1 by 1 upon x plus e raised to half z. So e raised to half z. E raised to half z means put the value of z here. So e raised to half as it is, value of z is log x. So value of z is log x into C2 cos root 3 by 2 z. Put the value of z log x here. So this is your CF, and then pi is value of z is log x plus e raised to z value is x upon 2. So write this y as it is, or you can simplify as c1 by x plus this is e raised to half log x. You can simplify like e raised to take half power to the x, so e raised to log x raised to half. As we know the rules of log, e raised to log e and log get cancelled and remaining term is x raised to half. So x raised to half means root x. You can write x raised to half as it is, or you can write, just simplify this, you get root x. So x raised to half or root x into remaining terms are as it is. So this is your CF and pi in the form of x. So how to solve the homogeneous example? We have to convert this equation in the form of z and find the values of CF and pi in the form of z, and then final solution will be in the form of x. Let us see the second example. X square d2y by dx square minus 3x dy by dx plus 5y equal to x square sin log x. So for left side, convert this left side into d term. So for x square d2y by dx square, put dd minus 1y. So dd minus 1y minus 3 as it is, x dy by dx, put it as dy plus 5y, that is 5 outside the bracket y, equal to x square means the value of x is e raised to z. Take square on both sides, so x square equal to e raised to z square, that is e raised to 2z. So the value of x square is e raised to 2z, sin log x value is z. So e raised to 2z into sin z. So solve this example in the form of z, but use the formulae or use the rules from previous types. So simplify this, we get quadratic equation by using formula, find the roots of d and write the CF in the form of z. So this is your CF. The roots are 2 plus minus I, compare it with alpha plus minus I beta. So alpha value is 2, beta value is 1. Put in the CF rule, that is e raised to alpha, instead of x we have to take z. So e raised to alpha x means e raised to 2z into c1 cos beta z, that is c1 cos 1z plus c2 sin z. This is your CF in the form of z. Convert it into the x variable by using these two substitutions, that is value of x is e raised to z, value of log x is z. So e raised to 2z means x square, c1 cos e raised to 2z means x square, c1 cos value of z is log x, value of z is log x plus c2 sin log x, then pi equal to 1 upon equation in d into e raised to 2z sin z. So this is your RHS function like. So what is this type? If we imagine all the types, or if we recall all the types, type 1 to 6, so this is of the type, this is fourth type equation, that is e raised to ax into sin e raised to ax into v type, that is product of two functions, one function is exponential function. Then solve this example by fourth type. Fourth type is we have to take e raised to term outside and put d equal to d plus a. So here the value of a is 2. So d plus 2. So put d equal to d plus 2, simplify or expand this square, and simplifying we get d square plus 1 into sin z. So first we use type 4. Then after simplification, when we take e raised to 2z outside, and the remaining terms will be these two or this bracket. Now this bracket we have to solve by type 2, because if we suppose 1 upon equation and d into right side will be sin z, that is trigonometric function which is sine term, and this is of type 2. So for type 2, put d square equal to minus a square. Minus a square means coefficient of sin ax. Here the coefficient of sin az. So z coefficient is 1. So put d square equal to minus a square, that is minus 1. Here we can see we cannot put d square equal to minus 1 because it will go to 0. The denominator will go to 0. So hence we use derivative method. So here, as in earlier examples which are not of the type homogeneous, in this we used derivative method such that we take the derivative of denominator. So take d square derivative is 2d plus 1 derivative is 0. So only remaining is 2d, and we multiplying by x to numerator to in the previous examples. But here we have to solve this example in the form of z. So we have to take, instead of x, we have to take z in numerator. So take z, sin z as it is, and denominator derivative is 2d. So e raised to 2z, z upon 2, take just little bit outside, into 1 upon d sin z. So 1 upon d sin z means apply the meaning. So 1 by d means integration of sin z, first integration of sin z, that is minus cos z. Convert the pi which is of the form which is in the form of z into x term or x variable. So convert this, we have converted this, and final solution will be y equal to c plus p. So z e raised to 2z upon 2 means minus 1 by 2 as it is. The value of z is log x. Value of z is log x. E raised to 2z means x square, as value of x is e raised to z. So e raised to 2z, taking square on both sides, e raised to 2z equal to x square. E raised to z square means e raised to 2z. So e raised to 2z value is x square. So minus cos z value is log x. So this is your pi, and final solution is y equal to c plus p. So these are the homogeneous type examples. If we study first three types, type 1, type 2, type 3, exponential function, trigonometric function, and equation in x, then we can easily practice of type 4, 5, 6, also variation of method of variation of parameters. Then there is no need to practice for more examples for the method homogeneous examples, because these examples we already solved in the form of x variable. Just we have to solve these examples in the form of z only. So practice first three types. You need not to practice more for type 4, 5, 6 or method of variation of parameters or homogeneous methods. So these are the two examples for homogeneous linear differential equation. As we can see the third example as x square d square plus d minus 1 by x into y equal to minus ax square. As this is of the homogeneous type, if we see, because the coefficients of d means dy by dx term, capital D notation is for dy by dx derivative term. So the coefficient of d are x, so confirm it is of homogeneous type. But there is a one rule that whatever the power of dy by dx or whatever the order of dy by dx or d, this power must be of x, that is the power of x and the power of dy by dx must be same. So here power of d is 2, but there is no x square term into multiplication. So we have to first convert this left side in the form of homogeneous equation. As already this is homogeneous example because the coefficients are x term, but only power is not same. So we have to just do the power same. How to do the power same? We have to just multiply x to this equation. So multiply by x so that it will convert into homogeneous. So multiply by x square d square plus xd minus x get cancelled, so it remains minus 1 into y equal to minus ax square into x, that is minus ax cube. So multiply to left side and right side also by x, we get this, and this is the totally 100% homogeneous differential equation because the powers are same, d square x square d raised to 1 x raised to 1. Hence this is the homogeneous example, homogeneous type example. So put, if power is 2, take d minus 1. If power is 1, d minus 1 as it is, minus a x cube means if x is e raised to z, then x cube means take cube on both sides, x cube is e raised to 3z. So solving d square minus 1 into y equal to minus e raised to 3z. So take d square minus 1 equal to 0, that is d square equal to 1. We get the roots d equal to plus minus 1. Write CF of this real roots not repeated. In the form of z we have to write the CF. Then pi equal to this, and this is of type 1 as RHS is of exponential function. So this is example is just for in exam. Some examples are we ask as which are not directly in the form of homogeneous. First we have to convert that example in the form of homogeneous and then we have to solve. So first two examples are directly in the form of homogeneous, that is the powers are same and the coefficients are x term. The coefficients are x term, this condition is satisfied, but the powers are same. Here totally this is directly we ask the homogeneous example, but in this it is not 100% homogeneous example. We have to convert this example to homogeneous by doing the power of x and d same, that is the power of x and power of d should be same. So two conditions are there for recognize homogeneous differential equation, that is the coefficients of dy by dx terms are should be x term, and the powers of x term equal to power of dy by dx or equal to power of d term. Both the powers should be same, the power of x and power of capital D or power of x and power of dy by dx. Both the power should be same, then only we can apply the further rules. So this is the example which is not 100% in the form of homogeneous, but we have to convert this example in the form of homogeneous. Just we have to equal these powers. Which powers? Power of x and power of d. So by multiplying x we get homogeneous equation and solve this example. Next method is legendary linear differential equation. It is based on homogeneous differential equation. As we have studied the homogeneous differential equation, how to recognize this homogeneous differential equation, just we have seen. That is, if the coefficient is x term and powers are same, that will be the homogeneous equation. And legendary equation means if the coefficient is in the bracket form. Which bracket form? From which bracket form? A plus bx form. And of course power should be same. The power should be same. This condition is same in legendary and homogeneous. But in homogeneous the coefficients are x term, and in legendary the coefficients are bracket term. Which bracket? The bracket form is fixed, that is a plus bx bracket. So you can see this example. This example is of legendary form. So how to solve the legendary equation? We have to substitute a plus bx into dy by dx equal to b into dy. A plus bx bracket square into d2y by dx square equal to b square dd minus 1y. And cube a plus bx cube dqy by dx cube equal to b cube dd minus 1 d minus 2y. That is, in legendary there is only terms like d dd minus 1, d dd minus 1, d minus 2. But in legendary we have to take b extra, or we have to multiply b powers to d terms. That is, if there is a 1 power, then we have to take b and 1 term d. If there is a second power, then we have to take b square and 2 terms dd minus 1. If there is a third power or 3 power, then we have to take b cube and 3 terms d minus 1, d minus 2, etc. And the substitution in homogeneous is x equal to e raised to z. Here, why we put x equal to e raised to z in homogeneous? Because the coefficients are x term. Here the coefficients are bracket terms, so hence we have to put bracket equal to e raised to z. Instead of x equal to e raised to z, we have to take, instead of x, we ask in legendary that bracket. So put bracket equal to e raised to z. So taking log on both sides, we get z equal to log a plus bx. So this substitution is for right side and this substitution is for left side. So let us see one example. So this is the example 2 plus 3x bracket square d2y by dx square. This is second power, this is first power, minus 36y equal to, right side is equation in x. So convert this example in the form of z's. So this is the power 2 and compare this bracket with a plus bx. So we want only b, not a. So comparing, after comparing this bracket with a plus bx, we get b equal to 3. So put this value of b equal to 3 in this substitution. So we get the power is 2. So use this substitution. So 2 square, that's it. B is 3. So 3 square into dd minus 1y. So 3 square means 9. 9 dd minus 1y. Y. Plus 3 as it is. 2 plus 3x. This is the first power term. So put b dy, that is 3 dy. 3 already in example we have to take. So 3 as it is. And this 3d is from the rule. 3 into dy. 3 into dy. And minus 36 as it is. There is no any dy by dx term. So minus 36 and common term is y equal to 3. What is the value of x square? So we have to simplify this. A plus bx equal to e raised to z. If we simplify a plus bx equal to e raised to z, so bx equal to e raised to z minus a, x equal to e raised to z minus a upon b. So what is the value of x in this example? E raised to z minus a value is 2. So e raised to z minus 2 upon b value is 3. So e raised to z minus 2 upon 3, its square, so we have to take its square. So bracket square plus 4 into value of x plus 1. So simplify this equation. We get, after multiplication of these brackets, we get 9d square minus 36 into y equal to, after simplifying these squares, take separate square, numerator square upon denominator square. Denominator is 9, so 3 upon 9 get cancelled and remaining is 1 by 9. So square expansion is there, e raised to z minus 2 bracket square. Take square expansion by using a minus b bracket square formula. Then 4 by 3 take 1 by 3 outside. So 4 by 3 into e raised to z minus 2 plus 1. So 4 by 3 e raised to z minus 2 plus 1. So simplifying this, some terms are cancelled. So we get the remaining terms as 1 by 3 raised to 2z minus 1. So this is your example. So find the CF and PI. So take D equation equal to 0. Simplifying we get D equal to plus minus 2. So then CF is, as we are solving this example in the form of z, or we have used the substitution in the form of z. So write CF in the form of z. So this is your CF, C1 e raised to 2z plus C2 e raised to minus 2z. So put e raised to 2z value. As this CF is in the form of z, we have to convert it into the x variable. So as e raised to z equal to 2 plus 3x, e raised to 2z is 2 plus 3x bracket square. So e raised to 2z value is 2 plus 3x bracket square plus C2 into e raised to minus 2z is 2 plus 3x bracket raised to minus 2. So pi equal to 1 upon equation in d into 1 by 3 raised to 2z minus 1. So 1 by 3 and take 9 as common. So 9 into 3 is 27. So in bracket 1 upon d square minus 4. Multiply this d equation to this bracket. So and take separate terms. 1 upon equation in d into e raised to 2z minus 1 upon equation in d into 1. So take 1 as e raised to 2z, e raised to 0z, as the value of e raised to 0z is 1. So why we take this e raised to 0z? Because this example, sub example, we can solve by type 1. If there is a 1, we can solve by type 1 only. So for type 1, you have to we want exponential function there. So instead of 1, take e raised to 0z. So 1 can be converted into exponential function, and this exponential function if present, then we can solve this by type 1. And this is also equation is of type 1. So here this sub example is solved by type 1. Also this example is solved by type 1. Type 1 is put d equal to a. A here is 2. Here a is 0. So put these values. We get the final answer. Here we don't get the answer in denominator, because if we put d equal to 2, then 4 minus 4 get cancelled. So denominator will be 0. Then use derivative method. So take the derivative of denominator, that is d square derivative is 2d minus 4 derivative is 0. And take in previous rules we take x in numerator, but this example we have to solve in z variable. So take z in numerator. So z e raised to 2z as it is, and derivative of denominator is 2d. Again put d equal to 2. So we get the final answer. So this is the answer in the form of z. Again resubstitute or use these substitutions and write this example in the form of x. So this is your pi. So finally write y equal to CF plus pi solution. So this is your Legendre equation. Here in first example the bracket is 2 plus 3x. Here we ask the bracket as x minus 1. So compare this x minus 1 with a plus bx. We get b equal to 1, that is coefficient of x, and a equal to minus 1. So solve this example in the form of solve this example by Legendre method. In pi we use here as by using substitution and substitution for left side and right side. For pi this is of the type 3, because type 3 is equation in x. So instead of x, here equation in z. So this pi we have solved by type 3. So you can solve this. So this is all about your third chapter, linear differential equation with constant coefficients. As we summarize this chapter, first we have seen examples of CF. Then we have seen how to find particular integral by using 6 types. Then next method is method of variation of parameters. Then next point is homogeneous differential equation. Then the next point we have studied, that is Legendre differential equation. So these all the points are included in linear differential equation with constant coefficients. Thank you.